Hey guys, it's Jacoby, filming another Wednesday with the Trans Tubers. This week we're talking about dysphoria, how we handle it, and how we distract ourselves from it. I have said in quite a few videos that I'm highly dysphoric about my body. I hate the negative body image that I have to other people. I mean, the people around me understand that I'm going through a change, especially the people who are around me on the daily and stuff like that. But people who aren't necessarily around me all the time still perceive me as very much female. So being misgendered has a lot to do with how my dysphoria gets to me. Uh, there are days where I go on and live my life and do stuff for work and I'm out in public. I don't have an issue with it. And then there's days where I don't even want to be out in public because my dysphoria is so bad. So mine really varies. It's a lot better than it used to be a year ago, 2 years ago when I started on this journey. Um, Ways I recommend that you handle dysphoria: keep a journal. My therapist recommended it from day one. I keep a journal, but I don't write in it very often just because I don't really have time. Um, but keep a journal. Um, and then, like, later on, actually look at it when you're, like, having moments of reflection and realize how far you've come. It kind of lessens your dysphoria and all of the bad thoughts that you might have because little by little, even if you don't know it and you don't feel it, you're getting better and better. So if you look back at the times where you were really struggling with any sort of uh, mental torment, look back on it. You'll definitely feel a lot better once you realize that you've been through worse. And if you can handle something worse than what you feel is your worst, then you're doing something right. So, um, ways I handle dysphoria. I don't handle them very well at all. Sometimes I don't leave my own house. Sometimes I layer on my binders and I use duct tape underneath to make sure that I have the flattest chest possible. I don't recommend it. Please don't do it. I've been in the drag world for almost 10 years, and that's how a lot of drag kings do to appear very male, especially chest wise, because not all men have uh, lumpy chests. I know some do, some bigger guys do, but that's a different story. Those are just called man boobs. Um, anyway, uh, but yeah, like, um, I learned how to properly do it. Um, it's still very dangerous. It can cause rib separation. You can crack your ribs. You can damage your clavicle, which is your collarbone. You could pop a shoulder out of place. You could do a lot of different things that are absolutely harming to you if you use tape, ace bandages, or whatever to bound down your chest. So I don't recommend it. I know what kind of risks I'm taking when I do it, but I do it to kind of help me, if that makes sense. Just don't do it. Even if I have to put a little warning during this little area, I'll pop it down below and you'll see. Do not do this at home. I don't care who you are. I don't care even if you're a drag king. Just don't do it. Anyway, um, lately, at least within the last year, I've learned and kind of seen um, the big step back that I've taken because of dysphoria. I'm very much an extrovert. I will meet somebody I've never met before and, give it a couple of days and they know my entire life story. Like, I don't hold anything back. I'm very much a people person, and that's why I'm absolutely wonderful at the job that I currently have. And that's why I was good at being a DJ, why I was good at being an MC. That's why I was good being a drag king. Um, Last year, excuse me, I decided to take a year break, a year, couple of years, just a retirement. I was performing 3 days a week as a drag king, MC, DJ, pretty much anything that had to do with a drag show. I was doing it at least 3 days a week, and I was doing some pretty self harming stuff. A lot of it was drinking, like really heavy amounts, and I was also doing drugs. Um, I have been to rehab since. I've been clean for half a year, um, but I decided to take a break about a year ago to improve my life, to handle my dysphoria, because not only was I a drag illusionist, I was also transitioning. I was getting ready to, excuse me, get very far into my therapy sessions. I was getting ready to be um, prescribed testosterone and what have you, and I just needed a break to where I could get my personal life straight. Anyway, I'm taking a big step this week because not only am I coming out of retirement as a drag performer, I'm competing in a competition that gives you a title. I will be competing for um, the Mr. Excalibur pageant. Um, Excalibur is a pretty small gay bar out here. Um, and even though it's small, we have an amazing gay community. Uh, it's not only a gay community, an LGBTQPAII, whatever, how many of the letters of the alphabet are in that acronym. Um, just a huge supportive community in this little community. It's really not that big once you consider all the college students and all of the Army personnel and people that are affiliated with the Army out here in this community. But it's pretty legit, and I don't know how many people I'm competing against, but um, we're currently making a superhero costume because the it's build your own superhero. I have my formal wear, and we're made a mix of music to perform to for my talent portion, and everything is kind of coming together last minute because I'm doing it on Saturday. So wish me luck. Next video, I'll let you know how I did and post pictures or something. But that's definitely a huge step to my dysphoria because I haven't handled it very well at all. And by the way, I might sound like horribly sickly and what have you. Uh, the weather here in the Midwest has been absolutely crazy. Over this last weekend, we had tornadoes hit my area. A few of them actually touched down pretty close to us. So my house isn't blown away, and we're all safe. So, but because of the pressure dropping and changing, and us having foggy weather, rainy weather, sunny weather, cold weather, um, I'm sounding awfully sickly. You can hear my roommate in the background hacking up a lung. Uh, because she's also dealing with the weather. So, and she's kind of the person who gave this to me in the first place. She was sick first. Anyway, back to what I was saying before this video becomes too long and monotonous. I distract myself in different ways. I have date nights with my fiance. Even if it's here at the house, she'll cook something that I like. We'll have our time together. Um, I read. I get on the internet. You know, I'm a pretty big photography enthusiast. I just take pictures. I mean, there's so many different things that you could do to cure your dysphoria. That's how I do it. That's how I handle it. I don't recommend doing the taping and what have you, but that's the thing that has helped me move on and help me actually deal with my negative body image. So, also, I guess this next week we're trying to gather some viewer questions. Um, and so I'm asking you guys, what are the questions that you want me to answer? I will answer just about anything. I have my own personal channel that is almost up to date with my transition, and I talk about even the sensitive things. So I answer just about any question. So if you have any questions to ask me, feel free to comment on them, inbox me, go over here onto, I believe, this side, click on my Tumblr, ask. It'll take you right to my ask box on Tumblr. You can even ask me anonymously. If you ask me with your name, I will say this person, use your name, ask me whatever. So fill up my ask box, ask me as many questions. If you can find me on Facebook, feel free to add me. Um, feel free to follow me on Twitter and on Tumblr as well. Um, all the names are the same as my YouTube name. Well, my personal YouTube name, which is Jacoby Mason 85. So if you can find that, feel free to add me, follow me, whatever. I will try and update my Twitter as much as possible. That one's kind of been sitting in a standstill since I got my job. But if I get more followers, I'll tweet at least once a day. You guys have my word. And now I'm going to stop this video so I can edit and post it before it's not Wednesday anymore, which technically the video will be late again. And I promised you guys I would have a video on Wednesday. Today is still Wednesday. So I will see you guys next week. Bye.